Hey, Nikki here, and just wanted to let you know that I am a huge foodie and I love great food and wanted to share one of my favorite food places with you. So I have Frankie on the virtual meeting here, and we are going to share some information as far as one of my favorite places to dine, and hopefully it'll become one of your favorite places too. So thanks for joining me today, Frankie.
Thanks for inviting me, Nick. I appreciate it. And I appreciate all the kind words about the restaurant.
So let's introduce you and tell people, what your restaurant is, where you guys are located.
So the name of the restaurant is Frankie's Ristorante. We opened in 2008. Been here a little over 12 years. We are located on 171st and 94th Avenue, which is 2 blocks off of LaGrange. We're kitty corner from the CVS pharmacy and the strip mall right here. And we have a little hidden gem in this corner.
It's a beautiful hidden gem. Your sister does a great job every time we come in. It's so nicely decorated, different themes. When you guys are hosting baby showers and stuff in the private room, it just looks beautiful and it's very inviting when you come in.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate
it. So now
it.
you guys have a second restaurant as well, correct?
So how it all started is my parents opened a beef stand in Oak Lawn in 1988, August of 1988. So we've been there over 30 years. And we decided to branch out, 12 years ago from the beef stand and try a little something different. And this was, another one of my parents' dreams to have. So when they asked me to partner up with them, I was super excited because I was ready. And then we brought my sister along a couple of years later to help out and take care of the parties and banquets and events and stuff like that.
I love it.
And of course, all the decoration.
Yeah, I love that it's family oriented and you get that family warm feeling when you walk in the restaurant as well. So how did your family even decide to get into the restaurant business in particular?
So my parents, they were always kind of in the restaurant business of some sorts. My dad worked for a bread company for 20 years. And, he used to deliver to all the places. And, his dream was like, he told my mom, I want to open up a beef stand, have my own place. And my mom used to work at just, local breakfast restaurants in the mornings because my dad used to get, work late hours. So they were always involved in the restaurant business. So then they took the chance in '88 and decided to open up Frankie's Beef. And 33 years later, they're still there. So it's a blessing, and it's wonderful to be a part of the community. We grew up in Oak Lawn, so that's where the business was originally, and then, we moved out this way. So that's why we had opened this out here. So it's nice, catering and developing wonderful relationships with customers. I mean, I have so many customers now that I could just say are, wonderful friends and family and, and people that we hang out with regularly also. So, it's just overall wonderful.
Awesome. I'm pretty lucky because I live over by Frankie's, so I get to visit that. And also, too, our work is over by Frankie's Beef, so we've catered food from you as well for some of our classes. So I've gotten to take advantage of both aspects there. So thanks for being all over the map for us.
Thank you.
So I wanted to know, what are some of the favorite dishes that you guys are known for? You have so many great things and a lot of specials that you guys are running, but what would you say are some staples that people come to Frankie's for?
Yeah, I would say a couple other staples, especially on our regular menu, are definitely the chambota, which is the sausage and peppers appetizer that everybody just drools over. They just love it. They can't get enough of. Then we have our rigatoni, the vodka sauce. Our vodka sauce here is the best. Everybody just loves it. You could just drink it. It's so good. Our gnocchis here, little pillows of heaven, everybody calls them. All of our chef makes all the pasta in house here. So, a lot of our pasta dishes are obviously a lot of the fan favorites. But to be honest, like, a lot of people love our fish specials. We do wonderful fish specials. We get fresh fish every day, even when it's salmon, tilapia, that stuff. But, sea bass we constantly have. We had halibut this weekend for special. We do branzino, which is Italian sea bass. We do a wide variety, mahi-mahi, swordfish. And then we always have people who call and be like, hey, I'm coming next weekend. Can you get some swordfish for me? Or can you get, group, any kind of fish that they always ask for, we could always do. So chef does a great job with that. So we love to serve all that fresh fish for everybody that they really enjoy. Because, that's like one thing that when you're at home, you can make pasta if you're at home, or you could cook a steak if you're at home. But fish is one of those things that it's hard to do at home. No matter how good you cook it, it's just not the same. So we do a great job of that. So that's really nice.
We may have been known to overcook a salmon or two at our home. So yes, I understand where fish can be a little more difficult. So you didn't touch on one of my personal favorites, and it's not actually a foodie, but limoncello that you guys have. Why don't you tell us about that?
The limoncello is like an after dinner drink. So we always say, we have that to cleanse our palate a little before we start our desserts and stuff like that. But it's become such a fan favorite here. I bottle and sell it now. And, especially through this unfortunate pandemic that we've been going through, I've had people who miss it so much. So they just like literally pick up a bottle once a week or every other week. I mean, it's hard for me to even keep up with it because that's like the one thing everyone's like, I need to have my limoncello. I need to have my limoncello, So yeah, it's fantastic. It's not the same as when you come here, that nice presentation of the ice block that I got coming out with it, but it still tastes just as good.
Yeah, no, that's one of my favorites, definitely. So now many restaurants have been affected by the pandemic. Luckily, you guys were already offering carrying out. So you guys, I'm sure, didn't have to make too big of a transition, but how would you say the pandemic has actually affected your guys' business?
Very much. So the hardest thing for me, especially right now, is like May and June are second and third biggest months of the year that we usually have. And, usually we rely on, those couple months for just our yearly annual revenue. This month it's confirmations, graduation parties, baby showers. So not just the restaurant, but our catering is very affected by it as well. And so, yeah, this is definitely tough for everyone. We're definitely down 75%. So which is really tough. So, we're just trying to do whatever we can, think of whatever we can to kind of try to make it through these tough times. We started even, bottling Chef's Balsamic. He makes our homemade balsamic reductions. Our jardinier, limoncello, just kind of just whatever we could do to, because you can't eat chicken parm or pasta every single day, so you got to think of other ways to try to generate revenue. And especially for a business like me, it's a little different for me. It's hard for me to do certain things because I'm limited on what I could do here, but we're trying the best we can. We're always coming up with ideas. We're trying to do some sort of way to figure out things. We were actually just looking on it about doing a live video for a cocktail class, because right before the pandemic started, it was supposed to be our cocktail class and everyone was looking forward to it. I usually do that once a year. So we're trying to set up a way to figure out maybe to do it, online or, virtual like this, and have everybody do it, and then, take half the proceeds and donate it to, the first responders or, anybody that may be in need. So I was just, thinking of another way to try to bring what we want to bring here to people who, unfortunately can't be out right now. So we're testing the waters on that. So we'll see how that's, stay tuned for that. That should be happening in the next week or two.
Nice. And I love to drink, so definitely keep me notified about that. Yeah, I've seen a lot of my Facebook friends have, tagged you guys in posts. I know that helps. They can go online, see the visuals as far as what food you're offering. But it's interesting. A lot of my friends are getting the carry out as well and, tagging us. So whatever we can do to support, we definitely miss the food and the atmosphere as well. Travis is one of my favorite waiters, so even if we're getting the good food, the experience dining in your restaurant is just amazing. So,
thank you.
Can you tell us about any specials you guys might be offering? I thought maybe I'd seen you guys were doing some family pans or something as well.
Yes, we have some. Well, so for especially for Mother's Day this weekend, we have some packages that we have available online on our website at frankiesristorante.com. or you could just go to our Facebook page, Frankie's Ristorante, and all of our Mother's Day specials there for the restaurant. And then we also have special catering packages for the catering side, which are available as well. But, you know, sometimes people feel like they have to order a catering, but, you know, a lot of people have been doing, you know, they get like a half a pan of pasta salad or a half a pan of, you know, lasagna, and then their family could have it for a couple of days. Or they could get, you know, they order some chicken limon, like a half a pan of chicken limon, and then it lasts the family for like 2 days or something like that. So a lot of people have been doing that too. You know, it's cost efficient, and it feeds your family for a couple of days, and you don't have to worry about it because, you know, now that everybody's at home, they tend to eat 5 or 6 times a day instead of 2 or 3 times a day. I mean, everybody is guilty. And, you know, a lot of people home with their kids are, you know, what do you do? Oh, I'm hungry. I know with my kids alone, like that, they're eating more now than I've ever seen them eat before in my life. You know, so, you know, that's another way that it's easier. So instead of just, you know, if you don't feel like you just want to order dinners from the restaurant, just order a nice pan, little package or something like that from the restaurant, and you could have it for a couple of days and feed the family, or feed your if you have a big family, you know, you could feed your big family, you know, at a good price, you know. So we implement a lot of those specials that, you know, are helping everyone out. And then we're doing 10% off all the orders as well. We do have online ordering. You know, we do that for a convenience factor for people who don't want to call, but that works just kind of like Uber Eats and, you know, Grubhub and all that. They charge a percentage. So, you know, they charge like a percentage to order online. So, you know, we rather have you just call in, you know, customers don't have to pay that us. So just makes it a lot easier. But for people who do want the convenience factor, because there are just some people who just want to do it, that it's really mobile friendly. It's very easy. You just go to our website, go to online ordering, and everything's there. It's just touch and go, add it in your cart, and just check out. So it's really nice.
Nice, you guys have a few options, and I've picked up food a few times myself, so it's nice that you just pull up in the car, let them know that you're here, and people are just coming out and basically hand you your food, and you're on your way. So
absolutely, yeah, we're making it really easy. Keep your receipts on there, and we're just doing everything curbside. Bring it out to you, we'll place it in your car, and just, you know, you'll be on your way. Just trying to keep it as safe for everybody as possible.
Yeah, absolutely. So now, is there anything else that you'd like customers to know about either Frankie's or Frankie's Beef?
There are. Before I go on a little bit about us, but I just want to also let everyone know, if they do want to go to our Facebook page or our website, we are partnering up with a lot of people and doing food for first responders, retirement villages, a lot of stuff like that. And actually, we're doing another one this Thursday for a retirement village in Lockport. So we did one a couple weeks ago in Frankfurt for 450 retired families. A customer friends of ours were very kind and generous and made a nice donation and helped with all that. So we've had a bunch of customers, you know, willing to send stuff to help out as well, to help first responders or people in need or anything that we have. Like the amount of phone calls and text messages and people to say how they can help too has been overwhelming. But there is a link on our Facebook page. If you just scroll down a little, there's a link if you would like to help, and you could donate to that and sign up with your credit card or PayPal or whatever you want, and it will be linked to the restaurant.
Awesome. Well, I really appreciate your time. Thank you for sharing your little hidden gem with us. And I encourage everyone to go check out Frankie's. It is amazing, and I promise they won't do you wrong, and you will be hooked like I am. So
thank you so much. I appreciate it. We look forward to reopening when this is all over and serving and seeing everyone again.
Yep. Well, cheers in person.
Thank you so much.
All right.